Hello everyone, this is Dr. Raha. Today is the time to create our very first web server. Let me create a new folder for our new project. Now I need to open a new terminal and type npm init-y to initialize our project. Then we need to open this package file and add module to say that we are using ES module. Then let me create a new file which is supposed to be our web server. Node.js comes with a built-in module that allows us to create a web server. The module HTTP. Let me copy this code from the textbook and paste it here in the project. Here in the first line, we import the HTTP class from this module, and then we create a server using the create server method of the HTTP class. This function gets a callback function as a parameter, and the callback function usually gets two parameters, rec and res. Rec handles the request that we get from the user, and res handles the response that we are supposed to send back to the user. Using the rec, we can find the route that user asks for. Slash means the root of our website. And here you see that by using some methods like write head, we can specify the header of our response. 200 means everything is okay. And in the second parameter, actually we specify the type of the stuff that we are sending back. It can be text plain, or for example, text HTML, to say that the response must be treated as HTML file, or other stuff, JSON, something like that. Then by using end method, we pass a string that actually will be presented in the user browser. As you see, to handle different routes, we need to define several if-else statements. And as you see, if we want to handle a big website in this way, this block will grow very fast and will be complicated soon. Let's try it. So here I type node app.js. First of all, I need to save the change into the files. Now when I execute the code, I forgot to explain this part. After creating the server object, you can call listen method to actually run the server. This takes two parameters. The first parameter is the port that the server will listen. If you use HTTP, the default port is 80 and you don't need to type it. And the default port for HTTPS is 443. And the second parameter is actually a callback function which is called per each request, in addition to the code in the create server block. Since the server listens to the port 3000, to achieve this web server, we need to type the address of the web server, http:// we can type localhost and then :3000. This is one way. You see, this is the response from our web server. Another way to address the same computer is just to simply type 127.0.0.1. Again, this points to the local server. Or you can find the IP of your computer and type the IP of your computer. And actually, by using the IP of your computer, you can use any computers on the network to connect the server. Let's change this to HTML. Now here we can say H1, welcome to the home page, /H1. I need to restart the server, so by pressing Ctrl C on Windows computer, I terminate this the execution of this application and execute it again. Now I can test it. This time you will see an HTML code in the browser. Let's test the other route, /about. You see the message in this if block actually is shown to the user, which is ourselves in this case.